stayed right there in the Bricks Hotel last night. So it's just right in front of the Dumaguete sign. It's kind of cool. They did like a old school, kind of like industrial look with, we got some old vintage stuff in there, old vintage motorcycles, old vintage TV, things like that, you know, just some decor. It's a pretty neat little place, man. I liked it. And I booked it, man. I got a room like, man, something like 1,200 pesos cheaper by booking it online versus booking right there at the desk. And that was pretty nice. I've got that window right there is our room facing out towards the water right here. The Bricks. You'll see it right here on the main drag. It's right next door to Tom Tom's, yes, and Bo's Coffee. Yeah, and right in front of the Dumaguete sign. Yeah, right in front of the big Dumaguete sign. It's on the boardwalk. Well, it's kind of a cool place because it's all done like old school, like an old industrial building, and so they use all the light fixtures, everything. Like old industrial type light fixtures, and they stripped it down to where it's just all bare concrete ceiling. It's a bare concrete floor. You can tell it used to have some kind of flooring on it. They removed it all, just polished and sealed the concrete. They use all of these woods like this right here, you know. Built all of the furniture, the doors, the door jambs, everything are made out of that. I mean, it's pretty cool, but yet it's still modern. It's got really good AC. The AC seems to work great. Little desk right here and all.
Comfortable bed.
Yeah, oh man. Yeah, the beds were really comfortable. Absolutely comfortable. Now, for right now, there's some construction going on next door. And of course, construction's not going on at night, so you can get really good solid rest. But if you're hanging out in this room during the daytime when this construction's going on currently, they're pile driving some kind of steel for a big building in next door.
It's shaking here.
Yeah, it feels like a freaking earthquake. Yeah. It's shaking probably all the buildings around here.
So if you're hungover, that's not good.
Right. If you are. If you've been out drinking all night and you want to sleep up until the middle of the day, it's probably not going to be your place. If you get on up in the morning and you're out and about, it's not an issue. You're going to check out noon anyway, right? Yeah. But it's a nice place. I think whoever the city engineers were should have had them to like drill and put footings in for that building over there, excavate and drill instead of pile driving steel in.
Yes, yeah.
Because that's not good on the integrity of the buildings all around it, because you're literally rocking the buildings around you. So I will tell that, but eventually they'll quit that over there and they'll go on with their normal construction. You won't have this pile driving going on. I mean, it just happened just now. It shakes the building. Yeah. But I don't want to discredit this place because it's a really cool place.
It is cool.
And they've got a lot of vintage stuff. So they like using these old pictures and things like this. Check out old tractors and simple bamboo and all. But downstairs they've got a couple vintage motorcycles, like an old console TV and the old stereos and stuff. That's so cool, man. It's got a Volkswagen upside down in the foyer here, man, over the staircase. That is so cool. Pretty darn cool. You know, they got some old throwback things in here. So it's neat, like I say, a little bit of an industrial feel to it. You know, it just kind of breaks up to have something a little different than just every hotel you walk into. I like it. The construction will only go on for so long over there, and that phase will end of rattling the building. So don't put too much on that. Now, it is right on the seafront, and there is a beautiful morning view. The sun rises right across over there. I'll show it here in a little clip. And the early mornings, I mean 5 a.m., people are already outside walking, exercising, stretching, even at 4:30. And there's hardly no traffic at that time in the morning. It's a beautiful place to wake up to, without a doubt. They serve free breakfast, so the breakfast was good, the service was good, without a doubt. So I would definitely recommend the place if you're going to be traveling over to another island or like Cebu, anything. The ferries are just right there. Yeah, definitely a pretty cool place. But you'll hear the banging going on where they're preparing for some kind of big building going up over here next door. So this room here is on the second floor. It's only a 3-story building, I believe. It's not like no big, 5 or 10-story building or nothing, but the price was right. Now, if you just walk in and pay the at-the-counter prices, you might cheat yourself a little bit. If you'll get on an app, like we got on Agoda, man, we got this room for something like 1,300 pesos cheaper than the price if you had to just walk in right at the counter. Yes. And they were honest to say, hey, maybe do that. And she showed her system this room was available. Agoda showed that it wasn't available. So she went into the computer, she refreshed the system, boom, there it popped up in Agoda, and we booked the room and we got it. So, don't be shy to speak up, communicate with them, and they'll work with you. They even offered their Wi-Fi password to us so that we could get a better signal and get on our app so that we could book it through the app instead of right here in the place. So that was very kind of them. So I just wanted to show this. We're not really into doing hotel reviews or anything, but I know there's a lot of expats come to Dumaguete. They land here right off the bat. They don't know at first where to go till they get their bearings. So, maybe give this place a little shot, Yeah, give it a little shot. And it's a nice place to kind of start off maybe your first day on the ground and figure out where you're going to go from there. Or if you're about to leave and you want to spend your last day here in the city, it's right by the port right here. It's just a short distance to the airport.
Oh, good. My name's Doug.
We're going to have a lot of footage. 1,300 feet.
This is Tony from Texas. Of course, you've already met. We're neighbors, so that's all
You better sell your table.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a rainy morning here in the Philippines. Boy, it rained all night. I think there's a little bit of what they call a low pressure system in the area. We're going to leave here from Dumaguete and go over to Siquijor, I believe is how you say it, Siquijor. And spend a little time over there. Mel's been wanting to go there. So we're gonna bust out early this morning and go try to explore. Hopefully we can have a good trip because it looks like it's gonna be really raining. We'll see how that turns out. But we've had a good time here in Dumaguete, and we'll be back over here in Dumaguete after our little trip there because we've got some stuff we bought. We've got to load up in the back of the truck for when we do make our way back up towards Panay Island to Iloilo. So we're just did our Coast Guard thing here, and we're gonna, I guess, find out now where we're gonna go load up.
So I am here inside the terminal to go Siquijor.
We got caught up here on a rainy day, but we did stop here to see the enchanted tree. They say it's maybe about 400 years old. It is so huge. And they got this little fish pond. They are building seawalls everywhere around these islands. We've seen so many being built. And it looks like they're building a wharf going out right there. That's a big one, big seawall. There's some big open ocean right out there too, though. It's cool though, they got these steps going down so you can still get down here, and it's just shallow water right here. I can see there's a real shallow place out there too, and then it goes deep on out there further. But it's cool, they did leave access, and it's nice water here. Oh, we've just been driving and driving and driving. We caught it on a rainy, stormy day here, so it's kind of not good to go do a lot of the things that we wanted to do here. So we've just been driving around, being lazy, stopping at a few sites here and there, but there was things we wanted to do that it's just not good weather for. And they say the weather might be getting worse, so we're trying to debate if we're going to stay here on the island at Siquijor, or if we're going to head back over to Negros, and at least we'll be on the big island there in case there was a stop and ferry service or something. Check out how they did the walls in here. Concrete and pebbles and embedded wood into it. It looks so nice too, man. It's a cool way they finished it. I like it. Very cool way to finish it. Just press those stones all into the rendering. Man, it looks cool.
Welcome to Siquijor.
Well, we grabbed the room at White Villas here in Siquijor. White Villa. Little private owned place. It seems very nice. It's right on the beach here. Check this out. Cool little place, man. I like it. So jealous of their sand. Pretty little room. Done up very nice. So, Mel, you see they put a full water container. Mm-hmm. That's something I was thinking about doing ourselves in our rooms.
Because you save a lot of money.
Yeah, not deal with those bottles and all that plastic and trash and that one-use bottles. I'm really against those. So I do like that I see them do that, because that's exactly one of the things I was wanting to do, was just go on and put a full bottle in there and be done. Well, it's a cool little place. I like it. And we're right here, not only poolside right here, we've got a nice little porch or patio outside, whatever you want to call it. We've got two of them. And they've got a little restaurant and bar right over here with the place. Pretty little place, man. It's nice to have a big piece of property to do this at. So nice. And see, then we have another one over here also off the other side of our room. Man. Nice space. Man, you just gotta check this beach out. This is gorgeous. Look at this. But if you want something more laid back, man, Siquijor here, check this out, man. This here at this White Villa. Check this out. They have such a nice place. Yeah, see there, Mel's talking about they were soaking stuff because those little bugs. Now, let's talk about that. I tried to say the other day on video what those little bugs are that eat everything. Now, hold on. And I said, I'm not really sure what their name are. And then viewers started replying, and they give a totally different name than you. So what do you call them?
Of course, it's only our local name.
Yeah.
Saliksik.
Say that for our viewers one more time.
Saliksik. Saliksik.
Yeah, Yeah, because they had a whole different name. Oh, you're gonna go swim in the pool, huh? You got a rice belly? Not me. Still sticking to my diet. 'Cause I am meat eater.
Can you see it, guys? James doing the nighttime snorkeling. Crazy, man. Well, that's all he liked. That's all he wants, to snorkeling in the night. He want to test his new camera and light, underwater light.